I've got to quickly say something here. I'm not going to waste your time by droning on and on about Scott Morrison secretly appointing himself Minister of 5 departments. We did that more than a week ago. And as I keep pointing out, no real harm was done. And the fix is so easy that even Prime Minister Anthony Albanese this week said, oh, I can do that. Pass a law that you can't make secret appointments. Finito. But what's going on now is starting to look sinister. It looks like victor's justice, the use of state power by Labor to crush a political opponent. Because it is now 10 days of Labor daily attacking Scott Morrison. There's now a second inquiry called by Labor into something easily fixed. There's talk about putting a motion to Parliament to censure him. And there's this constant yammer besides by the state broadcaster, the ABC, which was, by the way, promised extra funding by Labor for the last election. They have a reason to be grateful. Look, the ABC's absolutely obsessed on just one program today. One program, Radio National Breakfast. It ran no fewer than 4 stories on Scott Morrison, all to attack him or to pull apart his defences. The ABC even got on a Morrison hater. Guess who? Former Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull can always be relied upon to kick Morrison's head if it's in view. This all is so vindictive. It's so unbalanced. And former Prime Minister John Howard is absolutely right in this interview that he recorded for Paul Murray's show tonight.
9 days of squeezing the lemon on a mistake, a political error. I just say to the new Prime Minister, he's a political opponent of mine, but I don't have any personal hostility to him. Get on with it.
I mean, absolutely enough. Move on. Let's stop talking about Morrison's past because we need to brace for our future. I've given you examples of all the things that are in front of us. Here's one more challenge coming at us that we learned about today. A warning that China's economy is in so much trouble that the price of our biggest export earner, iron ore, China is a huge consumer, that could actually halve next year. Halve. So we've got inflation, we've got a cost of living crisis, we've got massive debt, we've got a steel shortage, we've got the risk now of stagflation, worldwide inflation, you've got the China threat, and now a huge cut in our export earnings, the earnings that we need to keep afloat. And anyone who still thinks after 10 days, 11 days tomorrow, that the biggest story in this country is still Scott Morrison, what he did back then, they've got rocks in their head, or they have a poisonous agenda.